see you clap your hands. Come on. Show me your hands. You on the back. Looks pretty unfamiliar. When you walked in dressed to kill with a smile upon your face, I thought my love was about to change the way you walked into my place. But it seems like I was wrong, but still you wanna make me wait. Make you move or get out that door, 'cause baby it's a getting late. I move a little to the left, I move a little to the right, and it's been that way all right. I'm gonna call you bluff. Now baby, do you want me? Does it feel like love? Blowing hot like a desert wind, and it cold like a winter day. What you want, I don't know, but you keep coming around to play. If there's something on your mind, then I don't know what it is. Still you keep saying take your time, then we haven't even kissed. I'm only flesh and blood, you know the way I feel it. Lord, I feel so good. Why you make it so tough? Oh baby, do you want me? Does it feel like love? Does it feel like love when I hold you? 'Cause I just don't understand why you've been holding back so long. Will you tell me for pity's sake how long you gonna take? You don't know how you turn me on. You move a little to the left, I move a little to the right, and it's been that way all right. I'm gonna call you bluff. Now baby, do you want me? Baby, do you want me? Ooh. Tell me, does it feel like love? Does it feel like love? Does it, yeah.
Hi there, welcome back to the Headbangers Ball. We're backstage at the world famous Donington Monsters of Rock Festival in England, and my next guests will be releasing their new album Laughing on Judgment Day in about 48 hours time. from this interview, and actually I think you guys have got a couple of Judgment Days coming up, what with the release of the album and of course playing here today.
Yeah.
So how are you coping at this pressurised time?
I'm bloody nervous. How are you?
No, I'm quite nervous, it has to be said, and I've said it.
We're keyed up, yes, it's, you know, it's the last time was a marvellous experience, and hopefully today will go just as well. We shall see, if it doesn't rain, that is.
Absolutely. Hopefully not. Now, having played here before, do you think that that makes it easier or more difficult to play here a second time higher up the bill?
I think probably easier, because yeah, it's not like kind of leaping off into the unknown this time. We know what we're dealing with. Having said that, it doesn't make it any less tense or any less special, because it's a very special event. It's like playing here is kind of like, I guess, kind of how it must feel if you're playing football in the cup final or something. It's a one-off. Only happens once a year, and we're very lucky. I mean, this is the second time we've done it, and the band's only been going 3 years, so you know, it's great. I can't wait to get up there and make a complete mess of it.
I can't wait to headline.
Harry, looking to the future as ever.
No, I can't. I can't.
You can't. There you go. Do you feel a conflict between playing the old songs that everybody knows and loves and the material from the new album?
Yeah, we've taken ourselves to one side and left ourselves there. Yeah, there is a conflict. Obviously, you want to do all the old stuff, but you know, we want to give the fans a taste of what's to come in the future.
A festival as well. It's a sort of special day, and I think you have to. For us to go out there and play 100% new material would be very presumptuous, because people have, pay the money, come here, and they want to hear the bands doing the songs that they know and love, or like.
Well, they don't love. Well, they don't love. You know.
So you have to bear that in mind when you're putting the set list together, and hopefully we've borne that in mind and we've got the balance right. We shall see.
We shall see. Now, the album title, "Laughing on Judgment Day," sounds like a very confident title. Were you feeling confident right off when you started writing the record?
No, well, it was a long time ago, because we started writing this album almost straight after we'd finished recording the first one. So it's gone on over a period of two and a half years. And we didn't choose that title because it was... Actually, I'm surprised you say it sounds confident. To me, it means something else completely different. But then again, I wrote the song, so it would do, I suppose.
Well, what does it mean to you then?
Well, what is it about? I'll answer that. What it's about is it's about the band's kind of philosophy towards life, which is don't take it too seriously, enjoy it while you can, and hopefully on your breathing your last breath in your hospital bed, you can look back and say, well, I had a bloody good time, and I don't regret doing anything. And that's
we played Donington twice.
Possibly a third time as a headliner.
Possibly, you never.
If Harry has his way.
Yeah. I'm booking now. I'm booking bands for.
Available.
So if anybody's interested in playing here in a couple of years' time, just come and see me.
Now, the album broaches some much deeper kind of emotions and subjects. In doing that, do you feel that it's become a lot more personal and revealing about you as a person, Luke?
Ooh. Luke. Yeah, I guess so. But I find that it keeps me very balanced writing songs, and everything that I hate or upsets me or I feel very good about or whatever, anything that kind of fuels the emotions, it helps me. It's kind of good therapy to write songs about it. I'll get it out of my system and bore everybody else with it. And then I think, songs when their subject matter is real, and it's something that's happened to the person writing it, then I think people can kind of relate to it a lot easier. I don't know, that's what I think.
Yeah.
What do you think? Thank you.
Now, were you influenced as well by some time that you spent in the States, particularly I think on Empty City?
Yeah.
That was influenced by seeing what goes on the streets of like Hollywood, right?
Yeah, I think for an English person or a British person going to the States, it's so different. I mean, we speak the same language, but it's a foreign country, it really is. And it's so kind of extreme in its poverty, in its wealth, in its violence. It's a very, very extreme place. And English people are very kind of conservative and get on with their life and don't worry too much about things. But America had a massive effect on me, and I'm still not really sure if I like it or not. I still find it very fascinating, and that's, a couple of the songs on the album have sort of come from me being out there, getting drunk too much and enjoying myself.
Okay, well, please stay with me because we are going to talk some more at this special edition of the Headbangers Ball from the Donington Monsters of Rock Festival. But right now, we are going to check out you guys live on stage at Donington Monsters of Rock 92.
Mama, tell your children not to go down to the city where the desperate people go. And mama, don't you let them stray. They won't find peace of mind in such a lonely place. Wannabes and losers all trying to get a break. They don't give a damn, they'll do whatever it takes. If they climb the ladder, they get to play by high stakes. That's why there's a low life in high places. Mama, things have changed since you were young. When you're screaming at dead of night, now no one ever comes. And upon me, he's cast as a villain and a thief. You see him down on the street, begging for enough to eat, or waiting on a corner, I sort of waited for the man. When the limo pulled up, I saw what was changing hands. I should have tried to warn her and make her understand there is a low life in high places. There is a low life like you never even knew. There is a low life and it lives in me and you. But we don't know let it through. Don't you let it go. You gotta have something. Don't you let it go. Gotta keep away from the big bad city. Waiting on the corner, so waiting for the man. When the limo pulled up, I saw what was changing hands. Should have tried to warn her and make her understand. Mama, tell your children not to go down to the city where the desperate people go. Now, mama, don't you let them stray. They won't find peace of mind in such a lonely.
No, it's great that the other guys have sort of begun writing and putting stuff in. It brings in different influences, different attitudes and all kinds of things. And it's great for me to actually take a kind of backseat role and just kind of sit there and look at it and say, well, move this chorus about or whatever. I can be very objective about their stuff, where it's a lot less painful than it is with your own stuff, because you're thinking, oh God, have I got it right? Or, you know, is the lyrics okay? Whatever. And no, it's marvellous. It's great. I can mess up their songs for them now as well.
He knows when we bring a song in, it's going to be crap. Well, it is.
Not. Now, do songs like Low Life in High Places, that's the first single, and Empty City show that you've perhaps become disillusioned with the world, or are they just really meant as like a general comment?
No, it's observation. I mean, I love the world. I mean, I'm not depressed and I'm not unhappy. I love my life. I love my job. I love my family. And
That's me.
All that American stuff is black. Blackie's back.
Wallace has just gone off there.
But you know, there are more serious aspects to life, and I don't see why. You know, I mean, normally rock bands are associated with having a good time, drinking too much, you know, making love and all that kind of stuff. And
I like that.
you like that?
I like making
Have
love.
you done it?
A couple of times actually. I've got the horn as we speak.
I knew that gag was coming eventually. But you know, it's not. You know, I hope it doesn't sound like preaching or anything. It's purely observational and it's through my twisted view of the world. You know.
I can appreciate that. I mean, can you still relate to your old songs that they were perhaps more escapist than the new songs?
Well, I think, you know, if you write songs, you everything you write is a kind of a picture of you know, where your mind's at that particular stage. You know, it's like when you make a record, you can only make it as good as you can on that day. And it's the same thing with writing. I think everybody, you know, as they grow up, which I'm still trying to do, you know, your perspective and your view of things and the world in general does change as you get older. There's no doubt about it. And you know, it doesn't mean that. I mean, there's still quite a few songs in this album about enjoying oneself.
Yeah.
In whatever department you like. But no, you know.
I know which department Harry likes.
Sleeping actually.
He's an expert.
I'm a really
BA
interesting
honours
sort
in
of guy.
sleeping.
Yeah, BA, British Airways honours. Is that advertising? I'm sorry.
Okay. Now it seems to me that on this album, Danny's voice he's like really excelled himself in his vocals. That was going to lead to a lot of comparisons with such people as like Paul Rodgers. I mean, a really great British vocalist. Do you see his voice as perhaps the pivot of your British style?
Yeah, obviously I think with any kind of music, any kind of popular music, the first thing that strikes you is the vocal. Because people listen to the tune, they get the tune and the words and the whole kind of, what the song's about via the singer. So it's very important, and he's a very, very expressive singer. He's a very, very emotional guy, which is why he sings like he does, I think. I forgot what was the question?
If his voice was the pivot of Britishness. I think you answered that.
Yes. No, there's many pivots in this band, I think. The band does...
I'm a bit of a pivot.
You are?
They told me that the other night, actually. You're a bit of a pivot.
Actually pivot, but never mind.
Oh, it was close to that,
No,
wasn't
it
it?
was close. It began with a P, but never mind. But the band, I think, generally has a very British style. I mean, we're all... none of us ever practiced our individual instruments. It's a bit naughty, we ought to, really. But we play in I think, a kind of aggressive...
He's practicing now.
He is. Well, he needs the practice.
No.
Oh, we're on in a minute. We play in a kind of aggressive kind of British fashion. I mean, a lot of American bands, not knocking them, but they play very precisely. With us, it's a lot more about playing, as I say, playing aggressively. Sometimes I come off stage and like my hands are bleeding and stuff, and he's all bruised at the end. It's quite physical.
Yeah, but I'm normally bruised because he hits me. And he's normally bleeding because I'm trying to cut him.
I love him.
Yeah, I try to cut him.
All right, well, one very quick last question. What are your plans after Donington, apart from going to sleep?
We're gonna visit Europe and come and see everybody. I think you're going to America, aren't you?
I'm going to America, yeah. I'm going to America. We've got a few weeks of what they call promotion.
Yes.
And we're all off to various parts of the globe to tell people how wonderful our new record is and try and make them buy it.
Well, good luck with Laughing on Judgment Day, and also have a wonderful Donington 1992.
We'll try very hard.
And thank you both for taking time out to talk to me.
Pleasure.
Okay.
Cheers, babe.
And we've got another live performance from Thunder coming up for you now, so check this out. of today. Can you think now what it might be?
I know exactly what it is.
Yeah.
It is the fact that I didn't get hit by anything at all. There were lots of things flying around. I mean, I saw records and bottles of all kinds of, well, you know, stuff, like you do when you need to go, all flying around all over the place, and none of it got anywhere near me, so I was quite pleased with that. Thank
Congratulations.
you. Yes, absolutely, yeah, chuffed.